Yeah, question 4. Evaluate the following with respect to x. Give your answer in exact terms. Okay, so we'll go straight to the solution. First of all, this is a linear factor. This is a linear factor. Okay, so we have to use what? Use what? Partial fraction. That's a step 1 to the solution. That's step 1. And then we have to take the fraction outside the integration. Let's do the partial fraction first. So that will be, this is the linear factor. So that will be equal to what? A over what? The linear factor. Then plus b over the second linear factor. That's what? 4x minus 1. Okay. On this video, there is a series of videos on partial fractions. There are videos also on integration involving partial fraction. Please check it out on this channel, MathSci Consult. Okay. So therefore, multiply through. The next thing to do now, multiply through, which is what? X minus 1 into bracket 4x minus 1. That's a common factor. So if you do that, on the right hand side, you have 6. You're multiplying everything here by the common factor. Here also by the common factor. So we have a into bracket what? X minus 1 is here. X minus 1 is here. So it cancels out. You have 4x minus 1. Then plus b. Do the same thing also. Multiply this one by the common factor. 4x minus 1 is here. So it cancels out. So I have what? X minus 1. Okay? So let's use substitutions. Let what? Let x be equal to what? 1. If you do that, 1 minus 1. So that will cancel. B will cancel out. Then we can generate the a. That will be 6 equal to 4 times 1. That's 4. Minus 1. That's 3a. So a is what? A is 2. Yep. Then the next thing to do now is to find a way of cancelling this expression for a. If I introduce 1 over 4 here, if s is 1 over 4, so this will cancel out. So let x be equal to 1 over 4. Let x be equal to 1 over 4. Okay. If that is the case, I'm going to have 6 equal to b into brackets 1 over 4 minus 1. That's what? Minus 3 over 4 b equal to 6. Can we cross multiply? Cross multiply. So that will be this place times 4 times 4. So that will be 24 equal to minus 3b. So b is what? Minus 24 over 3. So b is minus 8. Okay, we've gotten b now. Then we can go back to the integration and do what is needed. Go back to the integration. Should not forget the question. Is our question 5 to 6 into bracket x minus 1. So we now have integral of upper boundary 5 to the question is equal to integral of 5 to bracket. My a is what? My a is what's our a? Is 2. That's 2 over x minus 1 plus my b is what? Minus 8. Minus 8 over 4x minus 1 dx. Okay? So, and that will give us, if you do the integral of this, that will be 2 ln x minus 1. Okay? You can put the upper boundary there, 5, 2. You can put the upper and lower boundary. Then this one, that will be minus what? Minus 8 can be outside the integration. Then you integrate this one, which will be ln 4x minus 1. Okay, then you divide by what? By the attachment to that variable over 4. Put your upper and your lower boundary. Let me quickly buttress how I got that. If you have the integral of this, minus 8 all over 4x minus 1. Okay, dx. This minus 6 can come outside the integration. Minus 8 integral of 1 over 4x minus 1. Okay? Dx. This will become minus 8. The derivative of this place is what? Is 4, which is not the same as this. So if this is 4, and I introduce 4 times 1, I introduce 4 to the numerator, I will need to cancel it out outside. That's 4x minus 1. So the moment I introduce 4 at the numerator, I'm now having the derivative of the numerator. The derivative of the denominator is equal to what? Numerator. So in that case now, I'm having what? Minus 8 over 4, that's minus 2, ln what? ln 4x minus 1. Okay? What I'm saying is this. We know that 1 over x dx, integral of this is what? Ln what? Ln x. We know that. But what if you now have an attachment to this variable? Let's say you have 2x. Okay? It's the same thing. That will be ln 2x. But you must divide by that attachment to that variable over 2. So, and now we now have 2 ln x minus 1, 5, 2. That's minus 2 ln 4x minus 1, upper and lower boundary. So let's substitute. So this will become 2 ln 5 minus 1, that's 4. Okay. And then lower boundary minus 2 minus 1, that's ln what? ln 1. So this one is already cancelled out, that's 0. So I'm through with the first one. The second one, minus 2, open brackets, ln 5, 4 times 5, that's 20, ln 20 minus 1, that's 19. Then minus 4 times 2, that's 8, minus 1, that's ln what? ln 7. Okay, so that's what we have. So we now have we open this one, this will be ln 4 squared. You can put these 2, come here, that's 4 squared. Then minus ln 19 squared. Okay, then this one, minus times minus, that's plus. That's 2 ln 7. Okay, and that will be ln what? ln 7 squared. Okay, final conclusion, take the common logarithm. They are both ln, the common ln, and that will be 4 squared. This is addition times what? Times 7 squared, all over what? 19 what? 19 squared. Then you can get your answer. Just apply the logarithm rules. Those one you are adding, you multiply them. Those one you are subtracting, you divide them. Okay, under the same logarithm. And then you can punch your calculator and get your answer. Okay, and don't forget, if you have 2 ln 4, it means ln what? 4 squared, and so on and so forth. So that will give us, I think that's 0.776.